Okay, so today we are going to go through our lecture number 5. So, in our last class, we have studied about blogging, the web pages, how to create them, and what blogging is all about. So now the next web application topic that we are going to study today is about online transactions. Okay, so online shopping is a form of electronic commerce where customer can buy or sell goods over the internet. So basically they're talking about the online shopping, and this type of shopping is known as the electronic commerce. Okay, where the customer can buy or sell the goods through internet. Okay, the online shopping can only be possible if internet connectivity is present, right? Customer need to have an active internet connection for viewing goods or services offered by a seller. So what does the customer need? An internet connectivity. Okay, the internet connectivity has to be there for viewing the goods and services that has been offered by the seller. Customer can pay online using their credit card, debit card, or by internet banking. So they can pay online through the credit card, debit card, or by internet banking. Okay, so here some online shopping could be useful in situations when, first thing, a computer does not have sufficient time to visit store. If a person or a customer doesn't have that much time that he could visit any store, he could go somewhere and buy stuffs for him or herself, he can always opt the online shopping option, right? The next point we have is visiting a store is more expensive than purchasing a product online. So basically that's true. Visiting a store is comparatively expensive than purchasing a product online. Why? Because if you are going to visit to a store, you will have to pay for the fuel, the travel expenses, and even your time would be consumed, right? And time is money. So online buying is much more cheaper than going to a store and purchasing this stuff. Then the third point is a product or service that is not available in the local market is available online. This is also a very good example or point mentioned over here, that if we don't get some product in our local market, that product can be available online very easily, because the market present online is very vast. Okay, you can actually buy so many products online, and even varieties are much more in the online shops than compared to the ones that you have in your local area, shops that you have in the local area. Okay, now some of the popular online transaction websites are IRCTC, an online portal for booking flights and train tickets. So if you want to book a flight or a train ticket, the website is IRCTC. Flipkart, an online shopping portal for buying customer products. You can always purchase products from your Flipkarts. Then you have eBay, an online portal for buying and selling goods. eBay is also there where you can actually purchase and you can even sell goods over there. Then you have Redbus, an online portal for booking bus tickets. Okay, over here you can actually purchase the bus tickets. To perform an online transaction, all you need is a web browser and an active internet connection. Yeah, that's true. You got to have the browser and the active internet connection also. In some cases where purchasing is involved, you will need a valid credit card, debit card, or online banking support, referred to as net banking subscription, right? Some websites even allow COD. COD stands for cash on delivery, where the user can pay once they receive the product or service. Okay, see, in COD, what do you get? The service that you get is you can pay for the product when it reaches to your place, right? Then you have the internet security. Internet security is a branch of computer security specifically related to the internet, often involving browser security but also network security. Its objective is to establish rules and measures to use against attacks over the internet. The internet represents an insecure channel for exchanging information, leading to a high risk of intrusion or fraud, such as phishing. This session introduces you to internet security concept and how to secure online and network transaction. Basically, this part of the chapter is based on the securities, how you can secure your network basically. Okay, through internet, though internet provides valuable information and entertainment, it may leave your computer unsecure due to many online threats. You need to ensure that your username, password, credit card or online banking information secure, as they are prone to be tracked and used by the unauthorized user. So it is also true that since you use internet and you actually access so many websites, that it is very much easy for any hacker or any virus to get inside your computer system and can access your personal data. Okay, so it is it would be actually good to keep your system secured. Okay, some websites can also install malware on the computer without user consent, thereby leaving the computer damaged or insecure. Online threats such as phishing, email spoofing, chat spoofing, etc. can increase the chances of user getting compromised. You can reduce the risk by using best practice such as using antivirus software, anti-spyware software, firewall, strong password, etc. in addition to spreading awareness of the best practice. Okay, so what all measures that you can take for this securing your system is you can use anti-malwares, anti-spywares or antivirus softwares. Okay, firewalls basically. The best practice of for security: use strong password. See, it is very important to keep a strong password. A combination of alphanumeric and special characters could be used for creating a password that is not so easy to crack or guess by other user. So it is good if you keep your password strong with the help of alphanumeric and special characters in your password. Okay, so it becomes difficult for any other person to guess the password that you have kept. Okay, that you have created basically. Do not keep passwords such as your favorite color, friends or relative name, bike number, mobile number, either as single or combined option. These passwords are easy to guess if a user knows you personally. Change your password frequently, at least 2 to 3 weeks, so that your account information remains secure. So this is a good habit to keep changing your password randomly in a span of 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, and do remember, if you are keeping your own name or your friend's name or some easy password, it is very easy that your account can get hacked very easily. Okay, so it's important to keep the password strong so that it becomes difficult for other person to guess your password. Okay, using strong password can lower the risk of security breach. Effectiveness of a password depends on the security mechanism of the software and user involvement in generating a strong password. Most websites check for password effectiveness when a user attempts to register for the first time or when they change password. For example, when you register with Gmail, you may notice a password meter displaying the strength of your password. Okay, Following is a general guideline for managing strong password. So here are some of the guidelines that you should follow before creating any password. Keep the length of the password at least 12 to 14 characters if permitted. If they allow you to keep the password of 12 to 14 character length, then you should keep it that long. Okay. Avoid keeping password based on repetition, dictionary word, letter or number sequence, usernames, relative or pet's name. Okay. Avoid all this. Including numbers and symbol in password if allow. So if they allow, include numbers and symbols also, like your asterisk, dollar, and numbers like your 2, 4, 5, whatever. Use capital and lowercase letter. Okay, if they allow, do use capital and lowercase letters. Avoid using the same password for multiple sites or purposes. So avoid to use same password everywhere. Okay. Avoid using something that the public or workmates know you strongly like or dislike. Okay, so avoid these things. Then you have your last point is use random password generator if possible. Then you have following is a general guidelines for managing your strong password. I have already told you, and now we'll see the example. Example for a strong password is you can keep the password something like that. You may also use websites such as strongpasswordgenerator.com to generate random strong password. To generate a strong password using this website, what you have to do is open any web browser, type in the URL that is your strong password generator and in the address bar and click generate strong password, and you will notice that they will get a new password. Then backup your data. The next thing is you should actually to keep your system secure, you should actually back up your data. Always keep copies of personal data in additional media such as compact disc, pen drives. This could be helpful in situation when there is a loss of data. Keep the data away from unauthorized user. Okay, so it is a good habit to keep a copy of your important documents that you store in your computer system. In case your computer system get crashed or get damaged, you still have the copy of the data that are important to you. Then the next point is use encryption software usually available within the operating system to protect your data from unauthorized user. If encryption software is not available within the operating system, use a third-party software. Okay. Keeping your username and password private. Never save your username or password on computer that are used in shared environments such as internet cafe. Browsers may save your personal data on the local computer that can be used by another user using the same computer. So always keep in mind that you shouldn't save your password if you're using the computer system in an internet cafe. Then you have registration with website. Read the privacy statement or policy whenever you register with the website. The statement or the policy will include information about how the website use personal data. Okay. Do not share personal information. Website require you to fill out forms containing fields such as name, gender, age, email address, school, etc. Be cautious when filling out such form. Research and verify if it's trustable website. Your email address should be used by could be used by unauthorized user to send you fake or unwanted emails. Think twice or thrice before providing information to any website and decide if it is really necessary. Okay, before actually getting registered onto a website, you should think and read all the document that is present on the website. If you feel that the website is not fake, then only you should register, or else you shouldn't be registered over there. Also keep in mind to read the terms and conditions that they provide. Okay, in their website before getting registered. Then you have your secure transaction. If you are using online shopping or transaction websites, even store your credit card or online banking personal information such as your credit card number, account details, etc. This information can be tracked and used by unauthorized user, often known as hackers, to misuse this information. Again, ensure the website is legitimate and uses secure practices for performing and maintaining online transactions. Since information such as credit card details or personal information is sent over the network, it is always recommended to use only secure website for such transaction. Verify if the website uses secure transaction. Usually it is indicated through a digital certificate represented as a golden lock in the web browser address bar. Okay. Then you have your antiviruses. Use antiviruses and anti-spyware software. Computers are prone to attack from software known as malware that could harm your computer. So you can come across some malwares or the softwares that can harm your computer, that can crash your computer, that can actually corrupt your data and stop your software from working, or they can just corrupt your operating system as well. So there are these types of malwares or software created. Okay, so you should always be aware of these type of software. Okay, malware track browsing behavior or transmit personal data from your computer. Programs such as your keyloggers could be installed in your computer track and transmit every key that is pressed on the keyboard keystroke to unauthorized user. Antivirus and spyware program also offer a real-time protection, monitoring your computer for any changes by malware software. Keep your antivirus and anti-spyware software always up to date. This can help in protecting your computer from recent threats. Okay, so what you should do to avoid any virus or malware to attack your computer, you should use your antiviruses software. Okay, anti-malware or antivirus software, spywares, get them installed in your computer so that the virus cannot attack your computer system. Do not immediately respond to mails from unknown user. It may be fake mail trying to gather personal information such as your bank account detail, home address, etc. Some mails could promise you job or announces lottery results, which in turn could compromise the user. And in some cases, viruses or scripts that are dangerous could be attached to the email. Never open the attachment from an unknown source. Okay, that could be harmful. Clear browser cookie frequently. So it is very important to clear the browser cookie or the history of your browser. Okay, cookies are programs that are created on your local computer when you visit website. Whenever you visit a website, a cookie or a history of that visiting that website gets stored into your browser. Through cookies, though cookies are meant for storing data based on your activity performed during your earlier visits, such as logon details. Okay, and these are stored details of your shopping cart, visiting pages, etc. websites. They could also be tracked by unauthorized user and possibly gain access to your personal information as well. Okay, keep the operating system and software application up to date through operating system and application are designed, tested and distributed. Sometime they may have security holes through which a hacker can take advantage. They may track and gather information on even damage the whole computer. In general, most vendors notify the user whenever a security hole is identified and an update is available to address that particular issue. You can also visit respective vendors' website to check if there is any update available. Download and keep your operating system and software application up to date, free from security holes. Okay, so what you should do in this type of situation is you should clear your cookies frequently. Okay, Then you have install firewalls. Firewalls could be installed, okay. Could be a firewall, could be a software hardware, and can assist in keeping a computer and a network secure. Firewalls analyze the network traffic and determine if the traffic should be allowed or not. Okay, so firewall actually protects your computer, and it actually analyzes the traffic that is getting entered onto your computer. In most cases, operating systems such as Linux, Windows, and Mac include firewall software such as part of operating system, thus keeping the computer secure. In rare cases, you need to configure your firewall for additional security. Never install software for unknown sources, as they might not be trustworthy. Download only from the known or reputed website. Verify the source if it is legitimate by searching the internet or referring to comments from other users before downloading them. Understand the nature and the purpose of the software before attempting to download and install them. Right? You should not access the software from an unknown website. Okay? Remove unwanted or unknown software application. These might have got installed without your knowledge when you have visited some website. Unwanted software could get installed as they might have been bundled along with necessary software. Some programs such as toolbars get installed usually through bundled software and are programmed to send personal data without any consent. Clearing data storage in browsers. Web browsers have built-in password management designed to store passwords used from on websites. Browsers often prompt to save username and password. You must have seen this, that when you access or get logged on to any website, a pop-up appears asking you to save the username and password. So I would suggest you not to save your password and username on any browser. I don't think that is safe, and then this facility is offered to users so that they can log on to their website frequently without having to type the username and password. This type of facility is provided to you so that you can just log on easily without actually remembering your username and password every time you want to log in. Okay, but I would avoid to do this because your system can get hacked. However, it is not advisable to leave the browser store this data particularly on public or shared computer. Okay, so what you have to do, you should clear your data, your browser history very frequently, right, to keep your system secure. Okay, so now I've given you 3 questions. First is explain the purpose of online transaction. Secondly, list any 5 websites that allow online transaction. And third one is explain the purpose of internet security. I want you to do this in your notebook, and I'll see you again in the next lecture with a new topic.